Let's get one thing straight. The 2024 Philadelphia Eagles didn't just win the Super Bowl, they annihilated the reigning champion Kansas City Chiefs and left no doubt about who the most dominant team of the modern era is. You can argue all you want about the dynasty years of the Patriots, the dominant defense of the Seahawks, or even Mahomes' Chiefs, but let's be real. None of them put together a season as complete, as ruthless, and as historic as the 2024 Eagles. The Eagles left no survivors, not even the unbeatable Chiefs. Before the Super Bowl, the narrative was set. Kansas City was about to pull off an NFL first. 3 straight Super Bowl titles. Patrick Mahomes was supposed to cement himself as the unquestioned GOAT. The dynasty was supposed to continue. But then, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles dropped a 40-22 nuclear bomb on them. This wasn't some lucky break, a last-second field goal, or a controversial call. This was a systematic dismantling of a team that was one win away from NFL immortality. Top 10 offense, check. Second-ranked defense, check. A historic rushing attack, check. Beating the greatest QB coach duo of this generation, double check. And don't get it twisted, this wasn't just about the Super Bowl. The Eagles crushed everything in their path all season long, going 18-3, tying an NFL record for most wins in a single season. But the Patriots dynasty, yeah, no. Look, Tom Brady's Patriots were legendary. 6 Super Bowl titles, 2 decades of dominance, Bill Belichick playing 4D chess while the rest of the league played checkers. But let's break it down. 1, they played in the worst division in football for years. The AFC East was a joke for most of Brady's tenure. Beating up on the Jets, Bills, and Dolphins every year isn't exactly legendary. 2, most of their Super Bowl wins were coin flips. 2017 over the Rams, 2001. Adam Vinatieri's kick saved them. 32-29 over the Panthers, 2003. Another Vinatieri game winner. 24-21 over the Eagles, 2004. A 3-point win over an Eagles team led by an injured T.O. 34-28 over the Falcons, 2016. Let's not forget Atlanta choked a 28-3 lead. Not one of those wins was a dominant blowout. The Eagles? They walked into the Super Bowl and took the Chiefs' soul. But the 2013 Seahawks had the legend of boom. The 2013 Seahawks were a defensive powerhouse. Their 43-8 destruction of Peyton Manning's Broncos remains one of the most lopsided Super Bowl beatdowns ever. But guess what? Their offense wasn't even top 5. Russell Wilson was just a game manager at that point. They didn't repeat. The Eagles didn't just have an elite defense, they paired it with a juggernaut offense that could beat you in every possible way. Jalen Hurts, top 10 QB. Saquon Barkley, a 2,000-yard rusher and Super Bowl MVP. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, 2 top 20 receivers. An offensive line that bullied everyone. Seattle had a great defense. Philadelphia had a great team. But the 2019 Chiefs had Mahomes' magic. Let's be honest, Mahomes and the 2019 Chiefs were electrifying. They pulled off 3 straight double-digit comebacks in the playoffs, including erasing a 24-0 hole against the Texans. But that's the thing, they had to come back. The Eagles, they didn't trail in the playoffs, not once. They didn't need Mahomes-style miracles. They simply lined up and dominated from start to finish. The 2024 Eagles ran through everyone and did it with old-school smash-mouth football. Here's the craziest part. The Eagles didn't just dominate, they did it in a way no one else has in nearly 50 years. They ran the ball more than they passed it. They imposed their will on defenses week after week. They bullied the best teams in football and made them look helpless. Since the 1975 Steelers, no team has won the Super Bowl while having more rushing yards than passing yards. The Eagles didn't just win, they redefined how championship football is played. Saquon Barkley forged the modern-day Emmitt Smith. Barkley's season was legendary. 2,000-plus rushing yards, including playoffs. The first rushing champ to win a Super Bowl since Terrell Davis in 1998. Super Bowl MVP with a record-breaking performance. People love to say running backs don't matter anymore. Barkley just gave the middle finger to that entire argument. The final verdict. 2024 Eagles were greatest champion of the modern era. Forget the Patriots. Forget the Chiefs. Forget the Seahawks, the Broncos, the Saints, and the Colts. The 2024 Philadelphia Eagles are the greatest Super Bowl champion of the 21st century. They had a dominant, well-rounded roster. the best running game since the 70s, a defense that swallowed up elite QBs, a blowout Super Bowl win over a team chasing history. This was a championship team that left no doubt, and the scariest part? They might just do it again next year.